Are you excited, Sean, to get on the aqua bus?
Only if I get to drive it.
I know. You should talk to the captain. Find out all the deets. How often they
What kind
work.
of deets?
How often they work. How long they've done this. How much they make. How do you become a little mini cute ferry
should ask him all
captain?
this
No,
stuff.
you ask him. I don't
Why?
ask him. I'm always opening up my big mouth.
That's why you're the perfect one to ask.
Last time aboard Freedom, we finally made our way back to our favorite cruising ground after 3 years, beautiful British Columbia, Canada, with our first stop here in Victoria on Vancouver Island. After a week of sightseeing and strolling down memory lane, Sean and I enjoyed an American Thanksgiving chicken before moving north to our next stop for one night as we waited out high winds. Otter Bay on North Pender Island sure was a beautiful spot to catch an epic sunset, but the ferry wake made it quite rolly, so we're glad we only needed to stay for one night. Now we're up bright and early to start our short 35 nautical mile journey across the Strait of Georgia into downtown Vancouver before high winds set in yet again later this afternoon. Crossing the Strait of Georgia was well worth the early wake-up call. The wintry skies over Vancouver Island, the fiery sun rising to the east, and elusive humpback whales all around us made this trip feel quite magical. It was one of the many moments on a boat when you don't care if you ever reach land ever again. Good morning, Sil. We're here. Are you excited to be back in Vancouver, buddy?
Is that it, buddy?
You gonna show your sister around? How you doing?
Doing good. Almost there. Another hour.
Another hour. So close yet so far.
Yeah.
Our final stretch into downtown Vancouver flew by. Approaching the city is always entertaining given the many large cargo ships and bulk carriers waiting patiently to get into port. For the next 3 weeks, we'll be staying at Quayside Marina in False Creek. We normally stay at Cole Harbor on the north side of the city, but since they didn't have any available moorage for us this trip, we're trying something new for a change. False Creek is home to the famous Granville Market, those cute water taxis that I'm kind of obsessed with at the moment, and its very own floating home community. It's also littered with impressive architecture and is incredibly pedestrian friendly, with waterfront parks and walkways up and down both sides of the waterway. Not too long after arriving, Mother Nature decided to pull a fast one on us, dropping off some pre-winter snow. Last year we said we will never miss this. This is the last winter. I like everything. We've got to stop saying this is the last time, because clearly our experience is that we keep having the same experience. We have a couple more days of really, really cold weather, and then we'll get warmer, hopefully this weekend, because we've got a fun cruise planned to try something new that's not too far away from the city, but it should be a good little staycation, going kind of into a place that looks really remote, but it's super close to the city. So we're excited about that. And thank you to Quayside. The team here is really, really friendly. And the harbor master called us a few days before we arrived, when we were still in Victoria, to give us a heads up that they were going to be turning the water off for indefinitely. Thank goodness he told us that. We were able to fill up with water, and we're trying to be super conservative with our water consumption right now, because obviously it's in the 20s Fahrenheit, so below freezing. We don't have any water, and we don't know when they're going to turn the water back on. So we might have to take our water maker out of hibernation mode. Thank God we have a water maker, because if we didn't have a water maker and we were stuck without water indefinitely for like a week and a half or 2 weeks, it's probably going to be at least a week and a half, we couldn't live on the boat. Well, I guess we could. We would just be using all the facilities here and doing our laundry in laundry facilities and stuff like that, and nobody wants to do that. The line situation, it's not good. The lines are completely frozen. I'm so kicking myself that I did not take care of the dock and clear the snow and the sleet in real time. I still haven't learned quite yet how to be proactive on a boat when it's winter. Ugh. But anyway, hopefully, I might just have to throw on like some hot water to it. That's the only thing I can think of. It is so encrusted. The whole place is just encrusted. It's really nasty. So anyway, what are you gonna do? Yeah, winter boating. Luckily, winter doesn't stay for too long here in downtown Vancouver. So within a couple of days, the temps rose back above freezing and the water was turned on, so we could fill up our tanks, give Freedom a bath, and attempt to chip away at this pesky ice on the dock. Luckily, the marina had a shovel, so I could get to work. Vancouver is a beautiful city, truly one of a kind, with stunning architecture, captivating natural beauty, and a way of life that consistently ranks in the top 3 worldwide. It's one of our favorite cities, and maybe one of the best cities on the west coast of North America for cruisers. Surrounded by water and mountains, Vancouver isn't just nice to look at while cruising by on your way north. It has a lot of moorage options all around the city for boaters who want to stay for a while and experience the city for more than just a day. And since we can move our home almost anywhere, we're excited to do just that. So check this out. We're under an overpass and there's a chandelier. Where are you gonna find a chandelier under an overpass like that? Such a cool city. Everywhere you look, there's something cool to see. If you're not too familiar with Vancouver, here are some fun facts that might get you excited to come and check things out for yourself. Vancouver has more parks than any other city in the world, the largest being Stanley Park. Being 10% larger than New York City's Central Park at over 1,000 acres, Stanley Park takes up half of the downtown peninsula and is home to the longest uninterrupted walkway in the world at over 22 kilometers in length. Not only is the city ranked number 3 in the world for the highest quality of life, but it ranks as the 10th cleanest city in the world. And it's definitely the cleanest city I've ever been to. It's got the 4th largest cruise ship terminal in the world, an aquarium that ranks in the top 5 in the world, and it's home to the longest swimming pool, right on the water. At 450 feet long, it's nearly the size of 3 Olympic pools. So check out the longest swimming pool. It is filthy right now because it's closed because it's winter, but I'll bet in the summer this place is the place to be. A pool right on the ocean. Pretty cool. As you explore downtown Vancouver, which is easy to do all within an afternoon, you'll quickly notice that it's quite residential. In fact, it's 65% residential, with high-rise condos and townhomes far overshadowing those boring commercial buildings. If all of that doesn't get you in the mood to come visit, there's always the famous Granville Market for all of the foodies out there. Okay, so Sean bought us our tickets for our aquabus ride, and we are gonna head down Falls Creek and go to Granville Market. I've been staring at all these little ferries for the last week, and I'm super excited that we are finally gonna jump aboard and head to the market. Are you excited, Sean, to get on the aquabus?
Only if I get to drive it.
I know. You should talk to the captain, find out all the deets. How often they work, how long they've done this, how much they make, how do you become a little mini cute ferry captain? No, you ask him. I don't want to ask him. I'm always opening up my big mouth.
That's why you're the perfect one to ask.
Yeah, ask, what their busiest day of the year is, how long they run. Oh, there he is. That's our little aquabus, I think.
That could be it.
It's almost over, summer's getting closer. No time to
By far the most fun way to get around Falls Creek or to go to the Granville Market is via a water taxi.
come alive and breathe, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this,
The water taxis are even pet friendly.
but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love.
The Granville Market, located on Granville Island, which is actually a peninsula, is a must-stop when in Vancouver. Known for its breweries, a thriving artist community, and its public market, Granville Market is the premier food destination for locals and visitors. But before we made our way to the food scene, we made a pit stop at the Liberty Distillery, a place we highly recommend.
Baby, what's your number? I wanna go under. Making you
The main public market here is a food lover's paradise. It's got everything from fresh fruits and veggies, cheeses, baked goods, meats, seafood, coffee, and just about anything you're in the mood for.
I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while.
Homemade granola crunchies. Oh, that's my weakness right there. Oh, I might have to get some. A word to the wise is to not arrive on an empty stomach, or you might overdo it like we did. Wow. That's impressive.
Want to try some?
No, I'm good. Good? So cool. So good. Okay, so it looks like we're doing pretty good on water. Only have used a half of our large tank. So that's awesome. We've only used 90 gallons of our 180 gallon lower tank. We have another 120 on our upper tank. They have been turning the water on and off. It's been a little hit or miss. We try to catch it if it's on. It's off, but that's okay. We are leaving tomorrow morning for a little weekend trip, which is going to be so much fun. And it's gonna be great to just explore the area a little more and get out of the city. Vancouver has been absolutely amazing. We have loved walking around and just kind of feeling like locals for the last couple of weeks. So it'll be nice though to get a little getaway this weekend and then come back for a little bit longer before heading north. Since we are doing so great on water, I don't feel that bad doing laundry. I think we're probably going to be making water this weekend while we're underway and away from the marina, so we'll be good to go. Every time we're in the situation where we're kind of, you know, at places where we don't have, like in the winter when marinas start turning water off, it doesn't happen at our home marina. At least it hasn't happened in 3 winters of being there. It just really makes you appreciate all the things we take for granted, like water. Before we moved on a boat, we just, you know, use water and you never think about it. So I guess if you're thinking about moving on a boat, start living with less water. You'll probably be in a much better spot if you do move aboard a boat. Bye, Vancouver. We will see you in a couple days. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you won't miss next time when we go exploring Indian Arm. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you next time.